welcome to Classic Car Cove. So I haven't put a video up for a while, for about a week or so. So the next thing I'm going to work on is this Jaguar XJ6, which now has a full MOT on it. What I'm intending to do this summer is to repaint the car. I really would like to take it away from the white. The white is too kind of wedding car-ish. So I have a few ideas that I looked at in ChatGPT. They're just renderings, and obviously the wheels are not correct, or the model is not correct, or whatever. But it gives you some ideas. Some are just ridiculous, and there's no way I will use them. But there are some colours that I like. I'm particularly going towards green. I quite like this green that's on this Mini that Amir's just done. Maybe a bit too sparkly, but something that colour. Not too dark and not too light. It's very difficult. So I kind of British racing green, but there are so many different shades. Anyway, I've got quite a few things that a friend of mine in the UK has picked up for me over a period of months, and he brought them in, and I'll show you them here. It's the actual Jaguar, which is supposed to go here where this Austrian plate is, which will be coming off, and then the XJ6 and the 4.2 litre, which is what the car is. So what I'm going to try and do now is concentrate on the interior. The seats are in really good condition. And I'll show you what I mean by that. They're in really good condition, but unfortunately the padding has gone in them, so the padding needs to be done. I was under the impression these seats were one piece, but they're not. They're very similar to the XK150, which slide in. So there's an upright, a frame, and then a seat that sits in, which I'll show you in a minute. Talking of the XK150, we've still not heard anything back from the company, but we will call them this week and find out what's going on, because I believe it's nearly 6 weeks they've had it now. So the paperwork should be done by now, and they've not been in touch to say there's any issues. So I can only assume that it's okay. Anyway, I'll show you the seat, and I'll show you what I'm going to want to do with it and how I want to make the seat padding better. So these are the new badges I've got. So the Jaguar 4.2 XJ6. The XJ6 should go on this side here. I'll take this one off as well. It's from Salzburg, so I'll take this one off. And the Jaguar goes on that side, I believe. So I think it's XJ6 and then 4.2, I believe. But where the dot comes from, I don't know. I'll have to have a look at that. And obviously, the chrome coming off it will be that front hood ornament, which I don't like. I do believe, I think it was the American cars that had these on. I can't remember if it was the European ones as well. But I really don't like it. Don't know, maybe once it's a different colour, I might leave it on, we'll see. Although saying that, I had to repair the holes first anyway, so. I have a new badge for the front of this. And yeah, so we'll do the bonnet, doors and boot separately. And then, because there's quite a bit of work to do on that bonnet. So I'll show you this seat and what I want to do with it. So this is the two seats from the car. This is the passenger one, which is the hog rings have already come out of it, and you can see this is not original. This has been done again by somebody else, very poorly by the looks of it, and this one's already come apart. But you can see the leather is in extremely good condition. There's just nothing in it. So I'll start on this one, on the passenger one, and this is the driver's seat. You can see somebody's put some Hessian in there, but that's absolutely no use whatsoever. So, and these don't look right to me. What I'll do is I'll buy new diaphragms and put the hog rings in, because I think this is made from something else and it's been very poorly stitched, whoever's done it. But the nice thing is as you can see, is it's clipped all the way around. So what it means is I don't have to pull any of the stitching apart, because the condition is really good. It's in really nice condition. The leather, there's just nothing in it. So what I'll do is put that one to one side, Shouldn't really using my pool table as a bench, but I've got cardboard underneath it. So what we'll do is I'll start by sort of taking these hog rings out if I can get them out, because this diaphragm is absolutely, in fact I don't even know how they've managed to put it on, to be honest. They've done some weird shit here. Okay. Yeah. Oh, my arm's a lot better, by the way. It seems to be on the mend. But I better not push it too much. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's maybe it. Let's try and get that out. Oh. A bit harder than I thought. No, maybe not. Oh, there's a lot of string attached to this thing. I've got what's laughingly called a diaphragm there, which is absolutely useless. So I'll see if I can probably buy a diaphragm from SNG, which I will do. I'll go and see the chap that did my XK upholstery. As you can see, I've taken it back just a little bit. The leather's very good, but you can see this is pretty piss poor, this sponge. It's gone in there. It's in quite bad condition. It's come apart. It's lost all its spring. So I need to put a new one of them in. And if we're going to do this, we might as well go the whole way, because there's quite a bit of rust in here in the frame. So what I'll probably end up doing is taking the whole lot off, taking out the sponge, sandblasting the frame, repainting it and completely upholstering it again. And if I can't manage it, I've got somebody who can at a cost. But like I said, I'm pretty sure I can buy this. In fact, I'm going to check now for the next video and see if I can get this, the complete diaphragm, which is really heavy rubber. This is nothing like what it should be. If it's anything like the XKs and the E-types anyway. So then we'll go from there. But a fairly easy fix, DIY if you can, if I can just get the equipment that I need for it. So, to say that's where we're at. You can see there. There's just no support in it. I just need to get the diaphragms correct. I had no idea they've been so badly upholstered like that. But hey, you know, you live and learn with these things. So I'll crack on with that and see what I can get, and I'll let you know. I'll go and check with the website, SNG Barrett website. So I'm on the SNG website here. So I'm on XJ6 S1. I'll go to the seats and I can see them here. So that's the left-hand front seat and the right-hand front seat. Why there's a difference in price, I do not know. Why one should be 167 and 171, I don't know. But you can see it's a special order, so it means it has to be made, I guess. But if I go onto it there, you can see, there's the foam. And it says Series 1, 2, XJ6. Front seat base from cushion, left hand. That's a special order, 167. I don't really have much choice. The foam's absolutely knackered in both of them. And then I need to try and find a diaphragm. But there we go. So at least I can move forward. So I'll give them a call. It's too late now. It's too late at night. It's 6:15 at night. So I won't give them a call in the morning because it's Saturday, isn't it? I'll give them a call first thing Monday and see if I can get them ordered up and see how long they take. As usual, stay safe, keep the faith. enjoy your hobby, and I'll give you an update when I know what's happening. Hopefully the seat belts should be here sometime next week so I can fit them on. But I'll let you know as and when the stuff comes in. So take care, everybody. Be good to each other.